Alright, so I was talking to my dad, and I think he said that I have to find a piece of gum, which seems really familiar. So maybe that pink thing that I was talking about earlier isn't actually orichalcum, but it's actually a piece of gum. I want to go check that out right now. At this point, I kind of wish there was a run function for him, because he's moving kind of slow for me. A little upbeat right now. But this should do the trick. Is it a pixel? Is it one pixel that I have to land on? I don't know. Am I putting something in the furnace?
I don't want to incinerate that.
Not doing me any good, though. Look at furnace.
It's very hot.
What about that thing, though? Is there gum sitting anywhere? Is there Oh. Where would there be gum? On the streets of New York, no less. Oh, I can't go back there, though. So that's not the answer. Oh! There's gum on the lecture desk. That's it. Has to be it. Look at school desk.
It's an old lecture hall desk, complete with a wad of gum, I'll bet.
Yay! Pick up gum.
It sure is gooey.
Whew. Alright. We've solved that mystery. So, now that I had some direction from my dad, thank you, Dad, use gum with coal chute.
I think I'll stick this on my shoes for traction.
Only in video games.
What do you know? The gum works!
And he just strolls on up. Alright, that's the book.
I believe it's part of the old Ward collection. Another cat idol. It looks odd. I believe it's part of the old Ward collection. I believe it's part of the old Ward collection.
Alright. How can I get
It's a
that
book
book?
ready to fall.
Use whip with book?
I don't think that'll work. It's a book ready to fall.
Look at book.
It's a book ready to fall.
Can I throw? Is there a way to throw? Use gum with key?
I don't think that'll work.
Use whip with gum?
I don't think that'll work.
Use coal with
That'll
gum?
just make a mess.
Yeah, it probably would, wouldn't it? Use...
I don't think that'll work. That didn't do anything.
Oh.
Oops, the lump of coal broke into a billion useless pieces.
Seriously? Okay, so that means I gotta get more coal. I think. Oh my god, the brain
It's too
melting.
slippery to walk up.
Use gum with...
I think I'll stick this on my shoes for traction.
Do I have to do this every time? Okay.
Miscellaneous antique vases. Miscellaneous antique vases.
I'm missing something.
Miscellaneous antique vases. Miscellaneous antique vases.
So having that piece of coal was essentially useless because it broke into a million useless pieces.
I believe it's part of the old Dunlop collection. It's a book ready to fall.
Use...
I don't think that'll work.
Use key.
I don't think that'll work.
Use kerosene lamp.
Well, that doesn't seem to work.
Use arrowhead.
That didn't do anything.
What on earth am I supposed to do? Oh, drawers. Look at drawers.
They're drawers.
Open drawers.
They're drawers.
Look at
They're
drawers.
drawers. Seems to be locked.
Use key.
I don't think that'll work.
Drawers.
I don't see anything special about it. Seems to be locked.
Alright, let's go back to these cats.
I believe it's part of the old Ward collection. Another cat idol. It looks odd. I believe it's part of the old Ward collection.
Pick it up.
It's made out of
Oh.
wax.
Look at a wax cat.
A cat idol, but unlike the others, it's made of wax.
I don't remember this, but use
A cat idol, but unlike the others, it's made of wax.
use wax cat with furnace.
The wax is melting. There's a manuscript inside.
Oh.
The Lost Dialogue of Plato.
Oh, well, looks like it wasn't that one up there. All right, sweet. So we have the book. Hermocrates. Now at last I have Plato's Lost Dialogue translated entirely. The Greek original is lost, so I've used the Arabic text I found in an Italian monastery years ago and always thought was a hoax. Now I wonder, could this remarkable book hold the secrets to long-lost Atlantis? Probably not. No one will publish it, that's certain. The fear of ridicule is too great. To be safe, I've sent a copy to Ward. Charles Sternhardt, London, 1922, excuse me. Ooh, what did I do? Look at book again. Hermocrates! In a shame, I hereby do recant the time and place whereof Critias spoke. In rendering Egyptian into Greek, he made a tenfold error. Instead of lying 3,000 miles hence, Atlantis may well have been 30,000 miles away, or perhaps it was less than 300 miles from our own shores. Likewise, it may be that the lost kingdom held sway as many as 100,000 years ago, or as few as 1,000. Socrates! Brah! If a kingdom arose on earth beyond anywhere men might travel, then we would never hear of it. We ought to accept the lesser figure. Interesting. So, 300 miles away. So glorious Atlantis founded two colonies, the lesser 330 miles northeast of the city, and the greater 480 miles away southwest. Gates of the kingdom opened only with the aid of special stones. World stones, perhaps? At many outposts, a sunstone sufficed, if hot sunlight bathed the tall horns. At the greater colony, a moonstone was also needed, with the noon sun riding above the full moon. To approach Atlantis itself, a world stone was required as well, with darkness ruling the old city without challenge. Final entrance yielded only to contrary minds. And it is said that dwellers in Atlantis had no horses nor any need of them, or orichalcum, the metal that glittered like fire. This they had instead. They cast it into shiny beads and used them as we do minted coins, paying statues to do their work as if by magic. When their colonies were failing, wise men carved strange devices out of amber to search for the metal, but only proud Atlantis ever yielded a supply. Socrates! You have called the kingdom wealthy, but surely this is absurd. As the waters rose around their city, the kingdom of Atlantis one after another sought to hold off fate. Knowing mortal men would never rule the sea, they planned a huge colossus, which by use of orichalcum, 10 beads at a time, would make them like the gods themselves. Nur-Ab-Sal was one such king. He it was, say the wise men of Egypt, who first put men to the colossus, making many freaks of nature at times when the celestial spheres were well aligned. Socrates, brah! This I doubt, We are hearing a child's tale. I should have done different voices for both of them. Next time. Okay, let's go back to see Sophia Hapgood. I wonder can I drive away without her. I never liked her. Oh, drat! A woman catching me.
Where do you think you're going?
I found the lost dialogue, and I'm off to find Atlantis.
You found the book? Let's go in and take a look.
But I already read the book.
Okay, Jones, let's have a look at that book.
Take a look.
And so it was that Alex read the book previously and decided no.
I don't see how this will help us find Atlantis.
Isn't it obvious? Yes.
Didn't you notice Plato's tenfold numbering error?
So he got his dates mixed up. Why is that so important?
Plato's error means distances could also be wrong.
So what if they are?
Come on.
If Plato is right, Atlantis is in the Mediterranean.
You mean 300 miles from Greece instead of 3,000?
Yes!
Yes, the cradle of civilization.
You could be right. He once told me he came from the middle of the world. That's what Mediterranean means.
Good old Nurabsal. Nah.
Enough with your fantasies. I'm talking facts.
Wait, quiet. I think I'm getting something.
So, Mr. Sal, what's the secret?
Be patient, he's lost. But I think I know how to guide him home. Among the artifacts that Kerner stole was a small stone disc with a hole in it. I'm sure it was one of the 3 stones mentioned in Plato's book. And I didn't find it. I bought it from Omar al-Jabbar in Algiers.
Omar al-Jabbar!
Haven't we talked to enough of these nutcases?
Or was it Alain Trottier in Monte Carlo? Either way, Algiers or Monte Carlo. This much I do know. You'll need all 3 stones if you want to find Atlantis.
Alright.
I'll go, but you're staying here.
We'll see about that. First, I'm going to tell your fortune.
Oi.
Look into my eyes. Deep into my eyes.
No, I don't wanna.
For Pete's sake, I'm not going to hurt you. Now hold still. You are a remarkable man, Dr. Jones. You possess great strength of character. You are resourceful, always eager to solve life's deepest puzzles. I could never follow the thoughts of your maze-like mind. So I can't follow you along the twisting path that leads to Atlantis.
You're right. I better think this through alone.
I understand. Stay in touch.
And with that, we leave Sophia behind.
Take care of yourself, and don't talk to any strange Nazis.
So long, Indy.
Kind of feel bad choosing this path.